Hello Pisces, welcome to your Lionsgate reading, the manifestation reading. And manifesting something completely different. Done the collective reading already, should really go and have a look at that because we're going to be reading straight off the top of it. Thank you very much for being here with us. Yeah, I hope you have a lovely reading. Okay, the overall energy, you get the Five of Swords here. The overall energy was basically about sort of connecting with that intuition and the inside to actually convert ideas into reality. I would be wary of conflictual conversation that is within yourself, but also conflict in the outside world. So I know it's difficult sometimes when you sort of say to yourself, you know, this is what it should be like, this is how I should be living life, this is what I should be doing. And then people around you sort of say, well, what are you doing that for? You know, and I think you've got to step away from that. I think you've got to step away from that and live you and live your dream, basically, and live the ultimate version of Pisces. You know, that creativity that is within you, that joyous side that is within you, that abundance of happiness and laughter. You know, really go for that and stay away from any sort of conflictual sort of situations that are around you, basically. Otherwise it's going to stop you from manifesting, which is a shame. Let's have a look what's going on your emotional side. This is your karmic mission, Nine of Cups. The ultimate dream or the ultimate goal in the collective is to go after our dreams and aspirations, shooting for the stars. And I think here is Pisces. I almost think that you have living it and, you know, and living your path, your own path, which you see fit for you. I think you're going to give a lot of gifts to everybody else just because of what you're doing. You don't have to actually stop and sort of say, oh, look, have this is good for you. You know, living it so people can actually turn around and kind of go, wow, look at Pisces, man. You know, maybe I should be doing a bit of that. And I think it's you giving out these beautiful gifts. It's you playing smart, which is not getting involved in any sort of conflicts that doesn't serve you anything. And ultimately, you know, being one of nature's gifts. I think that's what your karmic mission is. Let's see what the universe is trying to encourage in you. Seven of Cups. Evident path. I think the universe is sort of like the way it's making it obvious here for this up here for where we're the positive side of the manifestation of the collective, the Seven of Pentacles, nurturing our dreams and aspirations. I think the universe here is with this Five of Cups and this Ten of Cups that comes through on the collective reading, showing the reality for what it is and being really joyous about it. I think it's so evident for you. I think this is where the universe is sort of like making it so very clear for you to follow your path, to eliminate those choices and realize that there is only one with a heart on there that's worth following, and following your, you know, your path, you know, being the best example of yourself. Okay, let's just see what's on the negative side. How does it, you know, is there anything negative that sort of comes out of that? It's like how the our resources are being made us fight over each other. That was what sort of comes out. That's the biggest message that comes out in the collective version of it. And you get the Hermit, and the Hermit normally on you know, on this card here, she's got the star around her neck, as you might well see there. You know, and with that star, that's the Hermit has gone round the mountains. It knows its shadow side, knows its good side and bad side. Therefore, it can be the best example of oneself by taking into account both sides and actually reaching for the stars. And I think this is where, you know, the resources that we have around us in the collective, you can be the best example of yourself, which is ultimately going to lead you towards your, you know, dreams of what you want in the way of a relationship around you, basically. What's the Nine of Wands? Now, the Nine of Wands now has come out 3 times if you take into account the collective reading here. And on this, I think I almost feel like it's sort of saying only you can put the boundaries or the limits on what you live. So if you want the ultimate dreams and aspirations, you know, don't put limits upon yourself. I'm a great believer in trying to manifest the possibilities rather than sort of just dreaming idly in delusionary sort of sense about the impossibilities. But here as well, I think you need to push yourself a little bit here, Pisces. I think within your manifestation skills, I think you need to really push the boundaries. That's what I'm getting here. Really reach for the stars. Don't just be content by looking at them. Reach for them. And, you know, break your boundaries of restrictions that are around you. What's ultimately going to be coming out of this? This is where the moon is setting the direction. It's opening that path of that heart. That's exactly what I was saying here. On the Seven of Cups, you know, you've got this opening of a pathway. That's what a page does. That's what they're learning, to open the pathway for the royal side of the signs, the royal sides of the elements to come through. And here is opening that pathway to believing again. It's shooting for the stars. It's almost making the impossible possible. And I think this is where you've got to start doing that within your relationships that are around you. You know, if you want it, you've got to get it. If you want it, here it is, come and get it. But you better hurry because it's going fast. I don't know if that's the exact words, but that's what it is. Just manifest your future. Don't be frightened of yourself. Don't be frightened of what can go wrong. You know that within you, I think. Okay? Thank you very much for your support for this channel, by the way. Really do appreciate it. Subscribing, liking, sharing. Sharing is really particular, apparently, across all media platforms. It helps this channel to sort of build. It's an absolute beautiful way of doing it. Commenting as well is lovely. There's loads of links in the description below as well to private readings and healing sessions that I give online. There is also an email to send me for if you want to be notified about energy workshops, which I will be giving in the UK in September, October, and in the States in October, November. There is a lot of people in Australia, it's got to be said, that are starting to contact me now. And the numbers are building, so it's a possibility in the new year I could be heading towards Australia. If you're in Australia and you want that, just send us an email. It'd be lovely to hear from you. Let's just see what's going on now on your material side of life. Justice. Now, in the collective reading, it's like we're trying too hard. And I think this could be part of, when you do something, Pisces, when you get in there, you're really in there. You know what I mean? There's no distracting you. You'll do 20 hours a day. You work really hard. And I think here is a case of, yes, that's good to do, but I think you need to bring in a little bit more harmony in your life and don't try and carry everything on your shoulders, basically. And I think that's what the karmic path. If you want to manifest things, this whole idea of coming back to trusting the world around you, and that's what that Page of Cups could be opening up for you as well. Trusting the universe, trusting energy, trusting you, I think will bring the ultimate results for you. And the universe here is giving you the Three of Wands. Don't get caught up in choices. Don't get caught up in an analytical way. So, it's good to observe the comings and goings of the universe around you, but you really need to get on and go on that journey. You've planned for it. It's now time to do it. And I think this is getting involved in the here and now. I think is really going to help you and allow you to really start manifesting what you want out of your career path, your business, your projects, whatever it is. Let's just see the things that might be holding you back with that card there. You get the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is where in the collective reading it was a case of like our resources are being used against us. And here is you've brought up the Three of Pentacles, so it's working really well. It's very good work. It's excellent work that you've done, or you're doing, and it combines it with the excellence and recognizing the excellence within others. So therefore, when you can see other people around you doing detrimental things or using our resources in a detrimental way, I think you should say, and encourage them to be much more engaged in the way we use our resources, you know. And I think I almost getting like in the negative side is to convert the negative to positive. It's almost as if like you're encouraging people to be the best example of themselves, to empower people. I think that's really important. Let's just see what the good side and the future side is all about. You get the Hierophant, which we had down there. This is a beautiful manifestation card. The Hierophant here, on this card here, it's the possibilities of getting your dreams and aspirations need some form of structure, need some form of understanding through energy, but also needs understanding of how the energy transpires through the physical world. And I think this is where your positive side comes into really play. You know how to manifest things in the going future by doing things. So if I want to go to the cinema, I know I need to look and see what movie I want to go and see, what time that movie is on at the cinema. Therefore, that's organising that physical side in order to realise what I actually want. You know, so if you're looking to run a business or to get further in your career path, you need to know what you need to do in a very physical way in order to get that promotion or in order to start that business. But there is also how you put your energy into it. And I think this comes back to that, how you harmoniously push and at the right moment. And that's where this could become really, really positive, of understanding the ins and outs, the comings and goings of the world, of the universe, will allow you to apply that. And this is the Hierophant is made much more like it's like a marriage card as well. It's unifying the body, mind and soul. And I think this is the positive side of what you want to manifest, is bringing everything in together. And you have that capacity to turn the negative into positive in a really, really good way. What's going on with the Page of Wands and this Wheel of Fortune, this change of fortune that's coming out of the manifestation of the collective? You get the Hanged Man. Did we not get the Hanged Man somewhere else? I thought we did. No, we didn't. Oh no, that was on another water sign. Sorry. Yeah, you get the Hanged Man. I think as this, we start exploring our passions in this new economy or this new governance systems that's come out of that collective reading, the way in which we take responsibility for our lives, therefore we take responsibility for the collective lives. It's going to help you to see things in a very beautiful way, in a different way, where you don't have to, you take a lot of pressure off yourself. And I think we come back to that again. You take a lot of pressure off yourself to live life fully, basically. I think that's what seeing things is in a different way is a good thing. There you go, Pisces. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the support you give to this channel. I hope you get the best out of your manifestation as you go forward. And don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.